Travel to the north too. Flooded Valley. Interesting.
You're on your way to an island. Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
This will be fun. This will be nice. I think this will be a nice area. A fun little area. Looks pretty so far. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Sphynx already immediately. We love that. Ooh, okay. So immediately to the right of the tower. I thought there's one like close to here too. And then forward and just like directly in a straight line. So let's find this first one. It said it was kind of like over here. I don't see anything there. Nothing on that one. Interesting. Kinda neato. Let's take a look at it real quick. So it's not over here on this island. Correct. It has to be like over here somewhere. Maybe in this forest? Normally it's a puzzle, right? So... Maybe it has to do with this first puzzle. Maybe it's on or around this around this first puzzle here. I'm not really seeing anything, and it looked like it was kind of close to the coast. All right, got the first one. I guess that's it. So let's get this done. This first puzzle done. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. Absorption. We have an accumulator. So that probably accumulates that. Okay, comes around here. Do you just set it? And you're like, okay, accumulate. And this allows you to just move the charge around? That's pretty cool. It's pretty neato. Okay. Okay. Oh. I know, so I need to get this charged up and then put it through here. Take this, discharge it, Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Amazing. So good, so good.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, they were family to me.
Sorry. It didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
Hmm. All right, so this needs to hit all 3 of them. That wouldn't work. Yeah. So, okay. How do we do this? So I can't just connect it to this, right? I can't just go boom. I mean, I can, I guess, but... And that gets me 3 of them. Or 2 of them. How do I get the 3rd one? So I could... See, crossing the streams is the problem here. Crossing the streams is the problem. I'll put this here. I can't do that because the red doesn't get to it. Oh my god. Got it. God, I was stupid. So yeah, I just had to absorb the green instead. Just had to absorb the green instead. Goes away from it? Oh, so the Sphynx is like, so I was looking at it wrong. At that picture at the Sphynx, I was looking at it wrong. First monitor here, and yet it moves. That hurts, man. That hurts. Sad. So was Yemo another one of the first companions? Let's see here. Research. We need research. Maybe not research. Maybe this. Maybe no. It's this, right? Yeah. So founding. Nope. Neef. New Alexandria, founding 2. Founding 1. Oh, first companions. Yemo, so 9 was, Yemo died. So he was one of the, and there's been a couple of people that died, but Yemo was a first companion. Bring back dogs. Yeah, we should bring them back, breed them back, except pugs. It's so interesting to play a game where you're like, they're centuries old. It's hundreds and hundreds of years, and they don't have like so many things they don't have. Okay, we got an accumulator. We have a jammer, and I've got a jam sturf up. I need to accumulate stuff. I need to accumulate stuff. Boop. No. Scramp bambling. So I can't jam that, but I can do this and get access to that, which will open it up. But where's the blue? Right here. Oh, how do I get? Excusez-moi. Yeah, that don't fucking work, does it? No, it doesn't. What the fuck? How am I supposed to get into there? What do I do? I almost did that. Wait. I don't think it works like that. I gotta see. Hold on. Okay, how do I... the heck do I do? So that should open this up, right? But my freaking question, dude, is how do I get it to charge? How do I get it to charge, dude? If I jam this. Well, there's no way that works. Yeah, there's no way that that works. By complete accident. How wonderful. I did not think that that would be what would happen, but I'm glad that I just stumbled my way into that. That is so funny. All right, got it. Nice. I can't believe that I just stumbled my way into that. That's so funny. Okay, on to puzzle 4.
History here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
We haven't talked in a while.
Founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that?
I don't know. Creating new life is beautiful.
Miranda is certainly amazing, at least from what she sounds like. I can imagine that it must feel very special to be her parent. On the other hand, we're not like ancient humans. We're not born as babies. Would you have preferred to have a family?
I like this answer. Byron sort of took me under his wing.
He did, didn't he? He remembers what it's like to be part of a family. The first companions were everything to him.
Oh, that's something else here. Did you ever meet the founder?
No, I never did. I would have loved to. Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
Pay attention to everybody. Have you changed your mind about trying some puzzles?
Nope.
Okay, good to know.
You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word.
How are you feeling, buddy?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out.
I understand. There is something over here. Oh, it's that, huh? Oh, but there's something over here. Okay, so that's the first that's the Prometheus tower. All right. So we know it's obviously like it's pretty straight that way, I think. But let's do 4 real quick, and then we can go get that that hand console, that palm print console. So we have a connector. Okay. That gives red. Blue comes from all the way over here. Guess like that. And this gives me the accumulator. Cool. And is that just it? I can just... No! Oh, but I can do this. I can do that. And then I can go pop. Pop. And that should open up the door to the place. Cool. Cool. All right, that should solve it. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. 4th puzzle down.
I'm glad to see all those overloads haven't damaged your logic circuits.
And we're gonna go to this palm. The console here. So that's facing in a pretty much a direct, like, west? Maybe a little bit north as well. Oh, another Liththrisir.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Okay, so field of view. Very simple stuff. But, like, also not at all? Oh, I can come up here. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. Okay. How does this help me? How does this help me? Means I can do this into there. Okay. 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 Okay, hold on. Okay, let's use our brains. Let's use our big boy brains here. Okay, let's go take this back to blue first off. Let's take this back to blue. So now is when I should change it. Right? I should change it. Come back up here. Bing. Bang. Habong. Okay. From here, I can field of view. Field of view. Field of view. Does it need to be back here? Okay, hold on. I don't know why I went that way. Okay. Wait. No, that's good. Because then I can take this. I can discharge it. I can make it red. I can bring it like here. Place it right there. Then I can take this one. And we got it. Oh my god, that... I was like, wait, yeah, no, that's good. Okay. Figured it out. Now we can go do 5. This is the big island, though. This is the big island. For the Sphynx. Okay, now we can go to 5. Okay. We heckin' did it, man. Let's go. All right. So I can jump. Do that. That lets me through. It's an accumulator. A box. In here, though, is another blue boy. Another blue boy. Okay. So... where's the, thing at? It's right here. Well, that's a problem, ain't it? Oh, it's not a problem. I can just do this. Fucking genius. Oh my god. That is genius. That is so cool. That is awesome. It's very simple too. That was awesome.
Melville?
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
It's very funny. This is so... I like how Melville is like chief engineer and she can't take pictures for shit. She... That is so good. That is so good. And everything she takes is out of focus. Okay, so now we gotta go to 6, which is this way. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. Let's give Alcatraz a little bit of a talk.
Hello,
How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good.
Our ancestors thought they could introduce new species to existing ecosystems, and it never turned out well.
Makes sense.
Like
Sure.
a lot of things Miranda says, it sounds pretty, but once you think about it, you start seeing the problems.
Tell me about New Alexandria. That's something I want to
For
learn
some
about, actually.
reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough, that we needed another city. We thought it would be easier the second time around. All it takes is a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance, and people die.
What do you think about this body replication tech?
It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control. You know that saying about good intentions? If we can solve problems by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool?
Did you know the founder? Probably, right?
Sure did. Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born. I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria, told me how sorry she was. I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility.
What was New Jerusalem like when you were born? Probably smaller, right?
A lot busier than it is now.
Oh, busier.
My most defining memory is that it was extremely noisy, because something was always being built. Got annoying after a while.
Makes sense. Makes the sense. Alrighty, next puzzle. Reconnaissance. Okay, so we've got a thing here. Probably have to drill something. We have a blue door. Okay. Okay, so that gets us that. It's an RGB converter, a driller. Okay, so that opens that up. Cool. Neato. Definitely want to bring this out here. This is an RGB converter. So we definitely want to place this like right here, probably. To get us that. And we probably want to put this in the red, because we're going to get a blue and a green into that somehow. Not sure how at this present moment. But I'm sure I can figure it out. So to get the green out, I need to... Or maybe I should accumulate the green, right? Okay, so we can accumulate the green. Like that, maybe? Then bring the driller back. Like this. Okay, hold on. Probably want something like this, right? Okay, so that gets me the red. That gets me the red. But how do I get the blue? That's the question. Could I accumulate red and get the red in here somehow? How would I do that, though? How would I do that, though? Can't see that from here, I don't think. Can't do that, can I? That doesn't work. But that works. That's interesting. Okay, so that gets that open. Cool, neato. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Man, my brain. I'm sorry I didn't talk that much during that one. My brain was running at 1,000 miles a minute. I was just trying to figure it out. Goodness. Okay. So we got 7, but we got something over here. Let's see what's over here. Another, this, I believe it's the second lost puzzle. Lateral inhibition. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, let's take this and see what this does. Does that. Okay. But it opens this up. I mess it up and doesn't do it, and then I do it, and then it works. No. That one I couldn't explain what I was doing. My brain wasn't. I knew it. I just had to interrupt it, make it confuse itself. I haven't done all the Sphynx things, have I? So I did that one. I did the far back one. I did the one kind of medium. I need the one right in front of the thing. Okay. We just got some converters. There we go. That wasn't too hard. Just a little bit of brain power on that one.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
Well, that's good. Let's see. Is this another terminal, I'm assuming? Oh, no, it's the lab. We found the lab. Oh, this one goes deep. So a DNA matrix.
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
A nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
And you think that what we discovered here could change things?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected. An anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
Okie dokie. I'll go through these doors. Oh, hello.
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Of course, sound advice, but what is it?
I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Can you explain it like I was born yesterday? Because I really was.
What we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
We should try it.
I would advise against it.
Oh, okay.
You may have survived all those data stream overloads, But interface with that thing, and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
Fine.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
Okay. I have a new private message. To all of you on the... Oh, he's a founder. Or a first companion. It's a dream I had long ago, but when I was a different person. And it has long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least of one part of its systems, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is I'm not simply interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I can care anything about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer at the end of the day. Everything is transient, even the self I've learned to let go. Dang, that's crazy. The title says it all. It's just sort of a farming simulator. Maybe not the most sophisticated game, but I'm getting really obsessed with it, and I've had some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. It makes me happy, but also sad. PLC because of the human need to commune with nature. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to be thousands of years ago. Maybe it's because people in Gehenna, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world. I agree with Damien, honestly. Interesting. Little teleportation stuff from Thekla. Uh-oh.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask, why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you okay? You overloaded again.
I'm fine.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
Tell me more about her.
I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
So why isn't she remembered that way?
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
I'm sorry.
I was. But maybe I was wrong. And she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
I really want to use that. I really want to use it. All right, let's go get the last puzzle done. See if we can find the sprite for the Prometheus statue. But let's get this one. Remember. We have a connector. We have that. Connector there. Okay. We have an accumulator. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. But like... I mean, I take that up and it's done, right? So... I just need that open. But how do I do that? Figured it out. Figured it out. Do this. So pull a little bit closer and we got it. Hell yeah. Remember that there's a thing there and I can take the connector and do it that way. Okay. We got it. I believe that was all of them. I believe that was all the puzzles. Now I see to get the other things.
Strap in. This is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter.
He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
Okay, so the Sprite is in a northwesterly direction. Probably on this island, maybe somewhere. Like in this section somewhere, maybe. Kind of interested in that right there a little bit. More snowmans. Interesting. Okay, let's go to that little island back there. That kind of looks like the perfect place for it to be hidden.
We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
Okay, well, let's, I guess since we're this way, we can just grab the next thing. We can start going this way, maybe.
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
Okay, so that one wasn't it. Okay, there we go. Okay, the last Sphynx lever is here. We've got that. Let's see if the Sprite is maybe on this side of it. If I can walk over there. Doesn't really look like I can walk over there. No, no Sprite there. Okay, let's head back, get this star. And then we will just continue trying to find this Sprite for the Prometheus statue. Honk.
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
Found it. Just happened to cross it. We love that. Now we just gotta follow it to the statue and then... I wonder where it's taking me. It's taking me along the scenic route, that's for sure. I wonder how long it took them to build this, like, area. And all this stuff, you know? We freaking got it, dude. Beautiful. Yes, give me the star. Thank you. Okay.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Okay, I guess, do I have anything left to do here? Nope. Only thing left is the gold puzzle, which I can't do until I get enough stuff for it. So we are good to go to the tower. Good to go to the tower. I wonder what the criteria are to meet the gold puzzle, you know? Like, to actually get into the gold puzzles. Because I'm not 100% sure. I think it's just, like, level completions and stuff, but I don't know for sure, you know? Alright, into this thing. It's so big, dude. I wonder how... I really wonder how long it took Athena and whoever else was here, Miranda and whoever else, to build this stuff, you know? It's crazy. Pandora.
Halt, creature of clay. You have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
Lady, I'm a robot. You may mistake me using them, but the good outweighs the bad.
And you repeat your mistakes until they destroy you.
Blue beam, done.
I've been thinking, there's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged. 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.